sister's tomorrow. My sister's birthday's tomorrow, and in her preschool classroom, on your birthday, you get to bring in your grown-up to do something fun with everybody. So she asked if I would be her grown-up and go to yoga with the kids here, which I thought was very nice that she asked me to be her grown-up. It's awful that her to think of me as a grown-up. All right, my friends, it's 7. We'll get started. Let's go ahead and come up to a seat. Take all the time you're getting there. And I'm going to have us start out in a hero's pose. So to come into a hero's pose, you're going to want to take your blankie and place your knees upon it. You're going to want to take your 2 blocks, make a stack beneath your bum, sit back on the block stack, letting the knees come to the blankie. Yeah. Moment here to arrive. If anyone would like an additional block, let me know. Laughing, right, Sean?
And these don't like this pose.
There you go. See, here, I'll get you another block. Are you good? You're good. Okay, there you go. Let's float our eyes shut. Palms face down on the thigh. Breath feels easy. Settling in. Taking a little inventory. Those of you who are here for your second class right now, maybe thinking about how your body's feeling in this transitional phase, and everybody, regardless of where you're coming in from right now, just thinking about how you are arriving here, where you're meeting yourself right now. Notice how the breath naturally starts to slow. Notice that you can feel the heart rate starting to slow as well. Starting to think about your intention, thinking about why you're here this evening. Keeping the eyes shut, keeping your mind fixed on why you're here. Bring your chin down to the chest. Let that stretch through the back of the neck. Take your right ear and roll it up towards your right shoulder. Be heavy. Chin back to chest. Opposite ear, opposite shoulder. Chin to chest. Crown of the head high, eyes stay shut. Keeping the eyes shut, inhale the 10 fingers, reach up high to the sky. Connect overhead. Exhale, softly bend the elbows. Let the thumb knuckles come down towards the heart space. Chin tucks back to the chest. Slowly start to blink the eyes open. See your fingertips there. A little bit more aware of the space around you. Aware of your beating heart. Aware of your breath. On your inhale, very gently, just let your eyes go straight forward. Spine is tall. Inhale. Exhale, begin to rotate your spine towards the right-hand side of the room. Very, very slow motion. Inhale slowly back through center. Exhale, let's start to roll the spine over towards the left-hand side of our space. Inhale, bring it back through center. Exhale, let the hands fall beside the body. And inhale to sweep the 10 fingers up high, eyes come to fall out. Exhale, rock your body forward to a tabletop. You can keep your knees on that blanket if it feels good for you, or reach it out of the way. Start to flow some cats and some cows. Add in rotations of the wrists, or the ankles, hooks of one leg back and the other. Inhale, be in a nice, still tabletop posture. From here, if the blocks are still behind you, push them out of the way. Cross at your ankles and let your bum roll down to the mat, leaving in a nice, easy seat. Let you push out of the way for a second. Bring the soles of the feet together to touch. Find the little butterfly in the legs. Slow down that butterfly as you exhale. Right hand comes gently to the inside edge of the right knee, left to the left. Not pushing in, but just letting gravity naturally add a little bit more space into the hips. Continuing to breathe, continuing to reaffirm your intention. Continuing to remind yourself why you chose to come here this evening. Bring your right hand to the outside of the right knee, left hand to the outside of the left. Pull the legs together. Soles of the feet come down to the mat. Pull yourself into a little hug. Rock from side to side or find stillness. Just cool yourself in here. Exhale, release your bind. Feel free to bring the legs to cross. Just find a neutral posture. Feel free to shake out any other silliness you might be feeling now. I'm going to talk us through getting set up for the first of our yin holds. We're going to begin this evening in Stonehenge posture, which is a new one for us. So to come into this, you're going to want the blanket towards about the middle of the mat. Your head is going to wind up here. Towards the top front edge of the mat, we're going to take our two blocks. And the two blocks are going to come the corners, the top corners of the mat, on their highest setting, with the skinny side facing it. The bolster is going to go on top. Actually, come to think of it, let's move those blocks inward a little bit because we're going to feel a lot of clunking if we put them right in the corners there, aren't we? Like I said, there. And here's what we're going to do, is we're going to hook our legs over our little Stonehenge here. So I'm going to recommend doing this is bringing your head down at a bit of an angle and then letting your legs sweep on one at a time. 90 degree 3 angles on top of this little tower. Adjust that blanket. Chin comes to the chest. As always, my friends, you let me know if you need any assistance. If there's anything I can do to help make you feel more comfortable. But for now, let's settle into this, our nice first restorative posture this evening. Maybe if we want to focus on our breath, we allow the hands to come to the belly in this posture. We really meditate on the rise and the fall of the abdomen. Maybe we bring our hands to the heart space, meditate on, consider the rate of the heart, maybe one hand on each, maybe hands neutral. Focus on the breath. Focus on being here now. Enjoy. not leave the room. Remain sitting at your table and listen. You need not even listen. Simply wait. Just learn to become quiet and still and solitary. The world will freely offer itself to you to be unmasked. It has not choice. It will roll in ecstasy at your feet. Exhale. Slowly begin to pull the right knee in towards the chest. Left knee in towards the chest. Let your full self roll over to the right. Moment here in the fetal posture. Take a little inventory. How are you feeling after that first posture? Keeping the eyes shut gently, begin to press yourself up to an easy seat. Take some rolls of the ears from shoulder to shoulder. A little bit of a reset here and gently start to deconstruct your tower. Walks out of the way. For our next posture, we're going to take the bolster and we are going to place it vertically at the center of the mat, towards the top. Our blanket is actually going to go in between our legs. Here's what's going to happen. Just like I am now, you're going to face the bolster with your left hip facing, or rather your left hip faces the bolster, your feet facing towards the right. You're going to find a little twist in the spine and gently start to lower your torso down onto the mat as you let your legs fall to the right. Maybe your left ear comes down to the mat, or maybe you want a more full rotation in the spine. We allow the right ear to come down to the mat below left. Which feels better for you? Maybe grabbing a hold of the top corners of the bolster, giving it a little loving look. Sound like We're making inhale on this side. Gently bring your palms to meet the mat. Pressing into the palm. Let your tailbone come down to the mat. Bobulate here for a second. Rush. At your own pace, start to turn around to bring your right hip face the bolster. Situate the blanket in between your knees. Right hip comes to the bolster. Torso rotates towards the bolster. Torso comes down on the bolster, legs fall to the left. Maybe left ear comes down to the mat to offer a bit more of a twist. Or maybe right ear down on the mat, a bit more of a curling into a ball sensation. Feels more comfortable. Maybe it's the same on this side, maybe it's different. Find something that works for you. Sit yourself kindly down. Begin to breathe with and as the ache of being instead of above it. Remember your first questions, enduring and unanswerable. They can make you curious again. Gently allow your heart to hand you every last piece of who you truly are. This is the food you've been hungry for. This is the water that will quench. Softly, you dissolve into an undomesticated friendship with your world. Enter into it again with that quiet quivering in your now more human heart. And let an uncaused joy come out of your eyes so the others feel it. So it's all of ours to eat and drink and share. Inhale. Palms come down to the mat. Gently begin to press right in. Let yourself come upright. Letting soles of the feet come down to the mat. Letting yourself be a little ball right here. When you're ready, we're going to keep the bolster where it is. Start to turn yourself towards the front of the mat. Grab one block. One block comes underneath the top of the bolster. Gently start to let your forehead come to the top of this little bolster ramp. Let the rest of you settle down upon it, maybe reaching the arms underneath the bolster for a hug. Keep one ear or the other down to the mat. Our supported crocodile. Feeling that subtle bit of bending in the lobe. Have one ear down on the mat. I will let you know when we get to the point where we're about halfway through so that you can flip your movement. About halfway through our time in this hold, so if you want to move your opposite ear so that you even out that little twisting motion, feel free to do so now. Have patience. Slow down. The gap between where I am and where I want to be is full of possibility. So don't rush through it. Take time. Find the dignity in slowness. Learn to love the gap. Embrace it with your presence. It is bursting with life and creativity and holds unexpected treasures. Have patience. Slow down. Life only now. In presence, there are no gaps. Find rest in every step. Inhale. Pause to the earth. Press into the palms. Gently return back towards a tabletop. Taking a few cats and cows, a few wags from side to side. Circles to neutralize out. Take the single block out from underneath the bolster. Grab your other block, just for the sake of not having too much kinetic energy right now. We're going to keep the bolster right where it is. But we're going to turn around at the tailbone up to that short bottom edge of the bolster. Keep the blocks close at hand, one on each side of us. Allow the torso to lie back down on the bolster. Let the soles of the feet come to plant. Bring one block into each of your hands. We're going to set up our supported Supta Baddha Konasana, where we bring the soles of our feet together and let the knees splay out wide, making a diamond shape with the legs. Play around with the placement of your blocks. Maybe they're on the lowest setting, maybe on the medium. Think about where your body is right now physically. Are you looking for more of a hip opener? If so, you'll want to walk your heels a little closer in towards your midline for your hold. If you're looking for more of a release of the low back, walk the heels further away from the body to a bit of a wider diamond. Keep the chin tucked in towards the chest. Maybe revisiting, allowing the hands to rest on the belly or the heart. Maybe the arms come out wide, allowing a little bit of accentuation of the chest opener. Whatever it is you choose, make sure it is comfortable. Make sure you're continuing to breathe easily. That's best. Stop pushing the future into being with the force of your mind. Lean back into the arms of the world, the blessed lover you've been waiting for. Lean back, let the world love you through all its many parts. Lean back, following the joy in your heart. Lean back, letting the breath of the trees fill your body. Let go of making it happen. The world has more resources and will respond in 1,000 ways you didn't know existed. Let go of form. The world has so many arms to hold you. Back, let go. The ride has just begun. And slowly start to draw these together. Push the blocks out of the way. Allow the knees to windshield wipe from side to side. Eventually, let yourself roll to the right side body, finding the fetal posture. You get down, scooch the bolster out of the way. Maybe grabbing for the blankets and having it become your pillow. Just in our fetal posture, as always, reminding ourselves that we can always start again, hit reset, get a new cycle of breath. Let your back body roll back down to the mat when you are ready. Pull yourself to a big good morning stretch. Let all 10 fingertips reach long behind you. Toes point out. Feel all space in your body. Exhale to draw the knees towards your heart space, letting the right hand cup the right kneecap and the left hand cup the left kneecap. Draw some circles up on the ceiling, massaging out the tailbone. Taking your circles in both directions. Whenever you're ready, let this motion transition into a happy baby, tucking the knees in towards the armpits, letting the soles of the feet reach high towards the sky, rocking the body from side to side, giving yourself one last little moment here to take inventory, see if it feels like anything is missing. When you've scanned your body and determined that all you have left for you this Thursday night is Shavasana, first wrap yourself up in a big hug. Squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Forehead comes up to the knees. Tell yourself thank you. Release and enjoy your Shavasana. You are lost. If nothing makes sense anymore, if all your reference points have collapsed, if the old life is crumbling now, if the mind is foggy, tired, busy, if the organism is exhausted and longs to rest. Celebrate. Trust. This is a rite of passage, not an error. You are healing in your own original way. Contact the ground now. Breathe. In, out. Make room for the visitors. The sorrow, doubt, fear, anger, and ancient emptiness. They just want to be felt. They just want to pass through. You are a vessel, not a separate self. You are a sky, not the passing weather. An old life is falling away. A new life is being born. Others may not understand, but trust anyway. Celebrate. Contact the ground. Let's begin to wiggle our fingers and our toes. Rotate the wrists and ankles. The head rock from side to side. Finding that good morning stretch. So getting a little bit of awakening to the body. If you're ready, let the hands come to heart center. I'm going to close you out on your backs today so you can take your time getting down. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free. And may our choices, our thoughts, and our actions contribute to peace and to well-being for all. Hatha Yoga Anushasana. Now begins the yoga. Thank you all for practicing with me this evening. The light and love in me sees and honors the light and the love that shines in each of you. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you so much, everybody. Take your time, get enough. We have a couple of minutes to spare, so feel free to take big breaths down on your back. Start to work your way up when you're ready. Have a wonderful evening. Let me know if you have any questions.